Got the solar power in full sun today. It is Thursday. I ran to town and uploaded a video for tomorrow. Picked up some supplies for what I got planned starting tomorrow. And it is absolutely gorgeous out. If you see the little white stuff floating by, that is seeds from fireweed. So I don't know if you can see it. I'll spin over to here, and if you see that little white cottony stuff all over the fireweed plants over there, that is all the seeds, and that's how fireweed spreads. Gets picked up by the wind and flies along. But yeah, making some serious power today, thank goodness, because it has been a bit, and I've had to run the generator one day, since I went to solar power, but it's not far off from me having to run it again. It's about 45 inches for the bottom. And then about 16 inches in. Right about here. $45 inches from the bottom, 16. All right. $45 inches. Right there. I need a marker. Then I gotta pull all this stuff out of here. I'm going to work on some electrical here, so I want to make sure that the panel's not plugged in. I'm going to move that solar charge controller over now. Okay. How do you put the... Oh, I see. Not a problem. There's positive. I need to trim some of that off as well. Let's do the real wire cutters. that on the right one? I did not. I had a 50-50 chance of getting that in the right place. And guess what? I ran the wrong way. Let's pull it out and see what we got going on here. There we go. Alright, so this needs to go right here. This needs to move over. These need to come down to the bank. There's 3 sets on here. So there's in from the solar panel out to the battery and out to load. So you can go directly from this charge controller to the load. This is, clean that up, a little piece of wire hanging down there. This is just going to be an interrupt so that I'm going to bring in the solar panels here, positive and negative, and then, did I get that right? Yeah, I do good. And then this will be a breaker to stop the connection, to fully break the connection between the solar panel and the charge controller. And that's why I drilled the hole down there. I need to run something down there that I can use to pull back up. I'm sure I've got rope or wire or twine or something around here to make that happen. And then I need some extra so that I can come off of here down to the battery bank. I'll set up a little temporary station down there. Then I'm going to run the lights into these wires here. And then all the lights will be where they need to be. Didn't need that little wire after all, because these were pretty thick. There we go. Let's see what I got here. I need to be able to get down to the batteries as well. Oh, you pucker. I mean, I guess I could plug it into this system. That'll be the black. That'll be the red. Move that around. Okay. Looking at about that much. There we go. Oh, that didn't work. All right. We'll go positive, positively absolute. Chop a little more off. Let's see if I can secure something on the back of this so that it doesn't want to pull out. All right, I moved the cable over from this side of the center run of supports for the cabin to that side in the process of doing so. I broke off one of the fittings for the solar panel, not on the panel, on the cable. So I went ahead and repaired that. Now for the moment of truth. Okay, if this was done right. We should see this come on. Well, I guess not. Maybe I would only see it come on if the battery was connected. So let's finish the battery and see, and if not, I'll go back and I'll figure out why I'm not getting anything on the screen here. I wasn't going to do this, but I don't want to keep taking this apart and putting it back together again, so fire the system up and we'll see. I need to put some connector ends on these wires, but for now I just want to see if this is going to work, and if it is, I'll get some connector wires. The batteries are connected. The solar charge controller is connected to the main bus bars. So when I turn this on, I have light, and then it's showing over here. Okay, it looks like I've got everything connected. Up here it shows that little moon there on the bottom left hand corner of the screen shows that there's no power coming in. I got 12.8 volts on the two batteries down below because they're in parallel, so that will not increase the voltage. So that is where it's got to be, and these lights are hooked up, which is why the light came on when I turned that main bar on. And now, if I flip this on right here, we should see solar power coming in. There it goes. right now. It's charging up. Very cool. I need to check the lights in the kitchen. And then I need to get this this wire mess right here up and out of the way. I do a lot of temporary stuff. So I had a couple of fence screws up there. I'm going to run that wire through the wood. And it's going to be hidden up there, and then it's going to come down in that stud. But right now I needed to get that out of the way so I can get on to the next project right over here. But yeah, everything else looks pretty darn a-okay. And I went with a 5 amp fuse in here because I actually don't see that being an issue. We get these all covered up and get that closed up. There we go. More light needed for super steady, huh? Well, forget it. I'll just give it more light. Cover's on. That part is done. We're still charging up. Everything looks golden as far as that's concerned. And I'm still not using this yet, but I could plug it in. I just wouldn't get very much life out of those batteries. So I've been working on this again today. I ran the solar panel to the switch, ran that to the solar charge controller, and that is all connected now to the main bus bars and the battery. And then I ran the lights to the fuse box. Right now I've just got them hanging over the top. But all the lights work and everything works, and that's kind of what I've been doing, because next it is putting in, I can't really see this, it's kind of dark down there, but I'll be putting in outlets. One's going to go right here, and one's going to go down over there, about 45 inches off the floor, for the kitchen. So that one, this one right here, is going to be for the refrigerator, and the one down over there is just going to be a freestanding outlet. So yeah, that's what I've been working on today. Screwdriver. So I had to look it up because I don't know what's supposed to go where, but black goes to the brass side. There's a brass side of screws here. White goes to the silver side. There's a silver side here, and then the ground goes to the green. So you want to make sure that, get this up in here. You have the bend on your wire. I might have bent that too much, I think I did. That you have this hook, right? This little bend here going clockwise, because that's the way you're going to tighten the screw down. And that'll make it easier to, in theory, if Sean's not an idiot. We all know the answer to that, right? It'll make it easier to get it around there, to tighten it down, and know that it's not going to loosen up while you're tightening it. Show you how bad I did on that cutout. Thank goodness it's going to be behind the silly refrigerator. Gaping hole in the wall. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. That is terrible. And I need to get those to come back a little bit. I bought a box of 10 of these and a box of 10 of these switches. See, that's not going to work. All right, we'll have to go back to the drawing board on this one. Probably going to need to come out with that outlet box, which is going to be kind of difficult to do because the you want to put all these in before. Generally before you sheetrock, and I didn't, so I need this to kind of be right here. So I'm either going to need some longer screws, which I could probably find. I think I'll try that route first, because rather than move the box. Okay, so because of the box that I installed here, in order to get the plate and everything where it needs to be, I need to pick up a box extender, and I'm going into town to do laundry tomorrow anyway. So I will get a 1/2-inch box extender. That will bring me out right where I need to be. And then I'm probably going to pick up a different style box for over there so I don't have to fight this. And maybe I can learn how to cut a better line. I'll see if I can get an oversized plate while I'm there tomorrow too. So I'm going to have to hold off on this for now. It's all wired up though, right? It's all wired up and ready to go. I could probably wire the other end. I should point out that wiring this is pretty straightforward as well. Same thing as the outlet, right? The black wire is going to go to the brass screw inside, and the white wire is going to go to the silver screw inside. So, you know, kind of idiot-proof, which is good because, you know, I'm not your typical idiot. I'm an experienced idiot. I'm going to do that right now. Just kick back in the chair and wire it up. Okay, I went to pick up a couple of things in town. This is a single or multiple gang box extender. So there's 2 of them in there, which is good because I'm probably going to need a second one down on the other side. And this is adjustable. Need to go. All right. Alright, let me play with this for a minute. I'll get it screwed on, then I'll show you the other thing I got. You don't need to watch me frustrated over this. Okay, and the second thing I purchased was an oversized cover. There's the screw, yeah. There it is. And of course it needs another screwdriver. Try and hide some of my goof here, which will be much better than it was before. It's still coming out a little bit on the other side, but there. There's a much cleaner looking outlet, and that's the refrigerator. And then again, I'm going to do another one over down on the end, and I'll make sure that one's a lot cleaner than this one. But I can always run a piece of something behind there to hide that. But this is going to be back behind the refrigerator, so I'm not going to lose sleep over that one. And this came with 2 of these, so when I run into that same issue down there, I'll be ready. Doesn't look bad at all, huh? Not at all. All right. So there's the wire coming out, and then I ran it up back behind there. I ran it through the beam there, down through this beam here. I tied that outlet onto it, or fit that outlet onto it and plugged it in, but I am not using this yet. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I have not turned on the inverter again. Like I said, the battery down, those 2 batteries would not last for very long at all with that. And then it's been a couple of days. Right now I'm at 13.4% on the, or 13.4 volts on the 12 volt batteries, which is you know, a definite good charge. And the system's been working absolutely perfectly. I still need to get some wire ties in here and clean that up, though. That's going to do it for me. Kind of ended abruptly there, but that's because it's Tuesday and I went back to work yesterday. And thought I might get some more done, but I'm a little sore. So that'll wrap it up this week. I've got some plans going on for next week for some projects that I think are going to entail a little bit of help from Ward. So Ward might be back next week. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Thanks as always for watching. Greatly appreciated. I'm Sean in Alaska. Have a great week.